My name is Rebekah Harvey, and this is my presentation over using mobile technology in the classroom. This presentation will include ways to use mobile technology in science, history, English, math, as well as the pros and cons of using mobile technology. After listening to this presentation, I hope you learned some valuable information and ways to incorporate mobile technology in your classroom. What is mobile technology? This is technology that can be used anytime and anywhere. There are a variety of devices that are mobile. Mobile technology, in quote, should be routine and transparent, accessible and readily available for any task at hand, and supporting the curricular goals and helping the student to effectively reach their goals. Mobile technology is very easy to use and can be used in the classroom or on the go. In the world we live in today, there are a variety of mobile technology devices. Some of the most common devices that we may all know of are iPads, iPhones, Android phones, laptops, tablets, Kindles, and mobile gaming systems such as the Wii. There are also other mobile devices that can be used in the classroom, but these are some of the main ones that teachers use a lot today. Using mobile technology in English classes can be very useful. Mobile technology can be used for researching info for essays students are assigned. Being able to do research during class can help with the writing process for students. There are a lot of students who aren't able to use computers and printers at home, so allowing the students to use these devices while in class can make the process easier and not as stressful. In most English classes, students also read books. In the younger classes, they usually do AR testing, and then in older classes, they might do a different format to read books. With mobile technology, mobile books can be read on their devices. This would come in handy if there was a book that was unavailable in their library, and there are all sorts of books that can be found online. Mobile technology can also be used for online dictionaries and thesauruses. In all English classes, vocabulary is a big deal in learning new words, and having the dictionaries and thesauruses on the go or anytime they need to look up a word, it can make the process for this easier as well. This can help students learn new meanings, hear the pronunciations of the words, and also see examples of the words being used in sentences. Mobile technology can also be used in history classes. Mobile technology can be used to look up maps of places that the students may be studying. Searching for diagrams to compare how the land has changed over the years can also be studied on mobile devices. There are also apps that can be downloaded that tell what is going on with Congress. Newspapers that are present or from the past can be used through mobile devices. There are also apps that can create timelines. This can be very useful when trying to keep up with when historical events have occurred. For tests or assignments, this can come in handy. And for younger students, there are apps where they can learn names of previous presidents. There are also news apps such as CNN or Fox that can help students stay up to date with current events. So there's a variety of ways that mobile technology can be used in history classes. I found an abundance of ways that mobile technology can be used in science classes. A lot of the ways that I found were applications that can be downloaded from the Apple iTunes Store and probably on Android as well. On the left side, the picture shown, it is the periodic table of elements. This is all the elements. They have them grouped by what section they are in, and this app is actually free for students that need to download it. On the right is another app called Chemist, and this is where the students can pour different chemicals into beakers and see what the outcome is of putting these elements together. This can come in handy when they are studying how chemicals react when others are put together with that certain one, and this can be very useful. Video cameras can also be used as mobile technology in science, recording experiments that are done or certain other things where students can go back and look to see exactly how these experiments turned out, what could have gone differently, or if they want to try it out but want to see the reaction first. And I also discussed this topic with an MIS student, and they said that they use the system called Classroom, where they go and take quizzes and do certain problems with science, and these are done in the computer lab. So there are a variety of different ways that science can be learned through mobile technology. Mobile technology can also be used in math classes. There are mobile calculators that can be downloaded on all devices, and this will allow students to have a calculator with them at all time if they are struggling with a math problem and need to use the calculator for this reason. Using mobile technology, students can look up math problem tutorials. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that can be watched, and having this on your phone or on your tablet and accessing it on your computer can be very helpful when it comes to this. They have step-by-step instructions, which can make it very easy for students to try to understand math because there are times when it's very hard to understand. For younger students, there are games that can help students learning to count, and it will show them a certain amount and students pick how many are in the picture. And on the right, you can see picture of students using computers to do these math problems. Having this right in front of them can make it easier and a better way to keep them engaged in learning how to do the math problem. There are many general ways that mobile technology can be used in classrooms and other instances. 5 mentioned here are the use of audio recording, live polls, videos, discussions online, and QR codes. Audio recording can be used to record class discussions or teacher lectures. Students can go back and listen to any material that they may not have understood or just something that they missed and they needed to get a clear listen to the material. This can come in handy in a lot of classes. Live polling can be used in any type of class. You can use this when trying to decide what students may or may not know. This can be used for a variety of different reasons. And this would also be a good way to do a diagnostic assessment when you are trying to see what your students know. Videos are a great tool. Instead of having students write a long essay, teachers can have their students film a video of what they may have learned, and this would also be a great assessment tool. And this would also give them a variety of ways to do their work. Instead of writing an essay like they always do, doing a video would give them something different and keep them engaged. Online discussions would also come in handy for a lot of students. If there is an app or an online feature where they can do this, this will be a good tool for students to ask questions to their other classmates. If they may not know something or if they just need a better understanding, they can have this where all their class members are in this discussion and they can find out information that they may need right away, or if it's on the weekend and they can't be in contact with their teacher, this is a way for them to be in contact with their other classmates. And QR codes can also be used. Teachers can give codes that go to online sources or codes for images related to what they may cover at the moment, and these can be very useful as well. When researching information for my presentation, I ran across a lot of apps that can be used from little kids up to older kids. Some of the apps that I found that I thought were very valuable were learning to count numbers, learning/matching letters together, interactive books that can be used when students are learning how to read, which can be very useful, translation apps that can be used, dictionaries, thesauruses, and other apps that can help with students learning their animals. One app that I found that was very interesting was called Solar Walk. This can be used for science classes. It shows 3D models of our solar system. You can see different layers of the Earth, and you can see what the system used to look like and how it has changed over all these years. This will be an amazing app to use for science courses and learning all the different aspects that come along with our atmosphere. Mobile technology can be extremely beneficial to all students and to all classrooms. Using portable devices can help enable innovation to all teachers, students, and parents. Students have easy access to information. If they are unclear about the meaning of a word or if they have a question about something, they can automatically look it up to see what the word means or to find out a better understanding of a topic of their interest. The use of technology has been known to help improve reading, math, and writing skills. Children are used to using technology all of the time now, and using it while learning can help keep students more engaged while they are in the classroom. Although there are many great and positive things that can be done with mobile technology in the classroom, there are also negative effects as well. It's important for teachers to monitor the activity that is done on laptops, phones, and tablets while the students are in the classroom. Students can access or come across bad things while they are using the internet. Teachers need to make sure to watch as closely as they can to see what is done on the mobile devices. The school probably has most of the bad content blocked from students already, but you should always try to make sure that nothing comes through and that students are on what they are supposed to. Mobile technology can be incorporated into the classroom, but teachers should not use mobile technology all the time, every day. There should be a limit on the amount of technology that is used and the time spent on mobile devices while in the classroom. Try to balance between using technology and regular instruction. There's also a chance of child obesity with using technology at all times. It's important to try to use mobile technology in ways that are more active. Some examples that I ran across when it comes to this is playing games on the Wii that are exercise based, which is of a type of mobile technology that can be used in the classroom. Also, going outdoors to explore wildlife while researching about the wildlife can be useful because this gets the students up and moving rather than sitting there researching. They can go out and try to find these things while discussing it and researching it. Using technology can be very useful, but it is important to not use it at all times and to incorporate it while doing other activities that get the students up and moving. Technology is always changing around us. There's always new ideas and new things that are being brought in that can be used. Teachers should try to stay up to date with technology. Technology is always changing and there are always new devices that are brought in. Staying up to date with the newest and the best, teachers can try to research new ideas. Peers are also a good source to find new information or new ways to bring technology into your classroom. And there are also websites such as Pinterest that always have new ideas and ways to incorporate the technology in different ways. That way you can still use mobile technology, but just try to find different ways that this can be done. This is the bibliography of the sources that I used in making my presentation. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned some ways to incorporate mobile technology in your classroom. Thank you.